My sister says she saw my girlfriend cheating on me with a friend of mine, but she used to have a crush on my friend and they both say she's lying. My girlfriend, 28F, and I, 30M, have been dating for a little over 3 years, and everything was going great until about 6 months ago. We stopped having as much bedroom intimacy as we used to, and I'll admit that was mostly my fault. Work got really stressful, and I had some family issues I had to deal with, and unfortunately, my relationship suffered a bit. We talked, and I promised to put more effort into us. I do think things have gotten better overall, but I know we both still have room for improvement. Despite everything, I absolutely love this girl and don't want to lose her. Last night, my girlfriend told me she was going to the club with some friends after work. I didn't think anything of it, as they do this from time to time, so it was whatever. Then, around 11 p.m., my sister, 23F, sent me some texts saying she saw my girlfriend and my friend, 32M, making out at the club. I didn't believe her, and she said that when she went to grab her phone to get proof, they had stopped but were still dancing very intimately, and she did manage to get a couple of pictures. The pictures made me very uncomfortable. I asked if they left together, and she said she doesn't know. Here's my problem with all this. About 4 years ago, my sister told me she had a crush on my friend. She confessed to him, and he turned her down hard, apparently. He told her she's not his type and she's way too young. According to him, she was persistent, and he ended up being a little mean about it. She was really hurt by it, and even now, she refuses to speak to him. It took her an entire year before she could even be in the same room as him. As far as I know, she has a decent relationship with my girlfriend. They aren't friends but are friendly. This morning, I sent the pictures in a text to my girlfriend and my friend and asked what was going on. They both said all they did was dance. I told them they looked really close and that it was really inappropriate. To that, she told me I'm being paranoid. I told them what my sister said she saw, and after a bit of arguing, my girlfriend said I either believe her or my sister. I told her I don't know what to believe and that I need time to think, and she said, whatever. I messaged my friend privately and asked him to explain everything. I basically begged him, but he hasn't messaged me. Not answering me feels like a sign of guilt. I don't think my sister would lie about this, but there is a part of me that thinks she might have seen an opportunity to hurt my friend for hurting her, or maybe I'm just being naive. I'm really not sure what advice I'm looking for, I just don't know how to go forward. Update 1. So, I figured I'd give an update on what happened. They never texted me back, at all. I probably would never have heard from either of them if I hadn't told them I just wanted the truth. They agreed to come over Monday night and explain everything. The long and short of it is that they did go back to his place and smash, but claimed it was the first time. About 4 months ago, they ran into each other after she and I had a particularly bad fight that I don't remember, and he noticed she was upset, so he took her out for lunch, and they talked about our relationship and me. They exchanged numbers, and she ended up texting him about 2 weeks later after I went fishing with some friends for the weekend, and apparently, they have been texting daily and hanging out 2 to 3 times a week. She went into extreme detail about exactly how I've pushed her away these last 6 months. I told her I thought things got better after we talked about everything, and she claims it got better for about 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then it was right back to where it was. I asked why she didn't bring it up again, and she claims she did. I told her, regardless, she should have just broken up with me, and that cheating on me shouldn't have been her response to what was happening between us. She agrees she messed up, but says I share blame in all this as well. I asked her if it was just bedroom intimacy between the two of them, and they both said no. I also asked why they didn't just tell me the truth when I confronted them with the pictures, and they said they panicked. I asked him if he had anything he wanted to add, and he said he's sorry it happened the way it did, but he's not sorry that it happened. I told him there are dozens of women out there he could have gone for, regardless of the problems between her and me, he didn't have to go for my girlfriend. He said she hasn't been my girlfriend for 4 months, and I told him to get out. I don't really know how I'm feeling right now. I hated them when they walked in and when they left, but now I don't know. I went to remove her from social media last night, and she had a picture on her Instagram of the two of them. I skimmed through the comments, and some people were asking what happened to me, while others were congratulating them and saying they looked cute together, so that didn't feel great. I also apologized to my sister for throwing her under the bus. I didn't realize that I did that until some people commented that that's exactly what I did. She said she doesn't care if it meant finding out the truth and getting them out of my life. I'm probably staying single for a while. Some people suggested therapy, maybe that's something to explore down the line.